I'd like to say Pam Pam is one of the evergreen songs that I've made. But the first song I ever made was Show Me Your Rose. Like it was like my biggest song in Nigeria at the time. But I believe like at the time the song was so big, even way bigger than me as an artist. But I had a lot of issues because I was still getting into the music industry and I didn't understand the music business. They're two different things. You need to know the music and you need to know the business.
Yes.
So I didn't understand that, and that was like I should use that. I'd say that was my learning process. Show Me a Rosé, Coco Banana, Pay As You Go. I was still building my mental state as an artist and also getting to understand the music business. And after that, I got signed up to another label at the time and I made Pom Pom, and that was when I realized that, hey, I actually have a style. It's not like I'm just making music. There's a style that I'm working with, but sometimes you have a vision and some other people don't see it. You alone see what you see through your own eyes. So I actually got to leave a couple of labels, and now I'm signed to my own label, Skillamatic, and which is the title of the album too.
Yes.
So I'm working on something that is evergreen. You see how Pom Pom is?
Yes,
there are a couple of other songs on the album that you just have to listen. Sometimes all you have to do is listen to the album, and then you pick which songs actually you can relate with. That changes everything about you as a human being. So, like, I have bare songs on this album. Like I said, I was under the influence, I smoke weed and I drink with me gangster friends. I was under the influence, I woke up with a girl right beside my bed. Now she says she my baby mama. Just one night now, baby, how come? I don't wanna disrespect your love. Got so many things to take care of. Even if say me drink brandy, me make me girl leave me go. Even if say me love whiskey, Hennessy got a hold on me, I was under the influence. She was under the influence, my God. What a coincidence.
What a coincidence.
Nah, I told bare stories on the album. I talked about respect. I talked about drugs. I talked about love. I talked about religion. I talked about, the bad things. All you have to actually do is listen. Some people like me explaining my album to them one-on-one, but I feel like Pom Pom was really one of the songs that got people to know me. Like the other day, it just got to Colombia. Of recent, it's just getting to Chile. So I'm really excited. Pom Pom. God bless Orbits. He's the producer of Pom Pom. God bless that man
Amen. Now let's forget about Pom Pom. There was another big tune,
Yeah.
Olingo and She's a Flat, last year. Mad, you guy.
Yeah, She's a Flirt. Let me tell you something about She's a Flirt. You see that song right there?
Yes.
I was in the studio and I was bored. And I said, what? We need to talk about certain things that are actually going on. And I wrote that song with a 7-year-old, Yeah.
With a 7-year-old?
Yeah, he was in the studio. I was babysitting him because I was in New York.
Yes.
In DJ Trickster's house. And he went out because he's a DJ. He had to go work. And his son was with me in the studio.
Yes.
And he was doing his homework. And I was writing out, if she leave in Lekki face work, she have flirt. I think he brought he said, girls be too cell phone. She have a man, but I'm like, what? What you know about that, boy? What you know about that?
You're 7.
Yeah, he was in the studio with me and we're writing the song, and every line I write, I'll show him like, yeah, that works. He was so wise, eh? I was just writing it. I wrote the whole song in one night, recorded it in one night, and I got J. Paul Beats to produce the beat all over again, and that was it. And Olingo, I think I shot the video here.
In Kenya?
Yeah, I think I even wrote the song here. I was in Kenya when I was writing the song. I think I wrote it on the plane back to Nigeria.
You recorded it here?
No,
Okay.
I wrote it.
Yes.
I write songs. I don't know how to. I don't freestyle like all these
yeah.
magical people. I like to write stories in my music. So and I shot some of the video here at KICC. Yeah. So yeah, those songs. You see, there are stories in the song. You need to tell stories with the music, not just baby come, I buy you Gucci. Nah, we don't do that in Afro dance. I don't do that. None of my songs are like that.
No, Ketchup, there is something that caught my attention.
Straight.
You've not been working very close with big musicians from Nigeria, like the likes of Wizkid, the likes of Davido. Why?
I have a song with Davido. I have a video with him.
Yes.
Yeah, I have a song with Davido, but I'm trying to get Wiz on the track. I know it'll take some time. On my album, I have Flavor. But the problem is, I don't like to ride people's wave. You know, I like to start it. You know, like it's like building my own foundation, and then I want to put your roof on my house. It's not gonna work. You know, I need to build it like this. Keep building, and they'll meet you in front. You know, I have on my next album, I have songs with bad people. You know, I have songs with Patoran King, Timaya, all these people, but I didn't put it on this album. I have songs with Stonebwoy. No, I didn't put it on this album because I didn't put it on this album because I need people to understand the Ketchup sound. You know, it's feel good music. It's a storytelling kind of music. It's guitars. It's the conga. It's kind of Caribbean, but it's not. You know, he speaks Pidgin English, not Patois. He speaks English too, and some traditional languages that we speak in Africa. Because I could speak Swahili in the song. I did a song with Vinka. If you teach me, I can sing it.
Ketchup remix.
You know, I could speak Igbo. I could speak Yoruba. You know, I could speak all those languages. I don't like to ride people's wave. You know, if energy is right, let's do the music. You know, regardless of how big you are or how small you are. Yesterday I was talking to these Gengetone boys, and they want to do a track, and I'm like, okay, if you could get me a good track, we can do it.
Have you ever gotten to sample some of their music? Have you listened to?
I've listened to a lot. You know, these boys be like, I don't know what they're saying, but when they explain to me,
just feel the vibe.
What? These boys are talking things.
It's currently a wave in the country right now.
Yeah, it's a wave, and I really am looking forward to doing a real wicked track. You know, I don't, regardless of how it is, you know, we could do a track because I feel like some people feel like, yo, why do these boys come out of nowhere and talk all these things? But I feel like these things they're talking about are actually happening, you know. It's real life thing, and people dare to say these things.
So, you know? So we expect something from you and
somebody from the Gengetone.
From Gengetone.
I don't like Gengetone.
Sailors, Ethic.
Should we do Sailors? Yeah, I heard the Sailors, Ethic,
Boondocks,
Rock. What? There's one with R. I don't know. Yeah, I've heard a lot of them. Yeah, I've heard a lot of their music. Those boys are wicked, you know.
So Ketchup, I want you to tell me also the music industry in Nigeria.
Yeah.
For example, here in Kenya, our own musicians have been complaining a lot.
Why?
Receiving very little amount from there's a body that control our music in terms of payments and everything.
Okay.
MCSK, Music Copyright Society of Kenya. In Nigeria, do musicians have the same complaints, or how do you guys work?
Yeah, we do have that, but you see, Nigerian artists, we move different, you know. Like, if there's no way here, we move this way. You know, some people are not even signing with the local music heads and people that control the music anymore. We're taking it outside. I could get signed to ASCAP. I could get signed to BMI, VPAL. You know, we don't leave our music in Nigeria anymore. You know, we don't sign to these corporations that actually control the music in Nigeria anymore. We take our music elsewhere. You know, if they're not giving you your money, why don't you take it elsewhere? And I tell East African artists most of the time, the problem that I feel, it's just an opinion, it's not a fact.
Okay.
The problem that I feel is East African music is dope. The melodies are dope, the bounce, everything, the beat.
The vibe.
Yes. But I would appreciate, me personally, it's my personal opinion, don't come for me.
This is Ketchup.
I would love if they, you know, put in a little bit of English in it.
Okay.
A little bit more English.
To make it global.
Yes. Yo, if they do that, Jesus Christ. What? Check it out. Yo, if they just say, okay, first 4 lines in the song, English. And second 4 lines, Swahili. Bring an English kind of chorus that these people outside can sing.
So what are who are some of the artists that are being played in Nigeria from Kenya?
Yeah, the normal people from Kenya.
Yes.
They play, let's see.
Sauti Sol?
Yeah.
Calligraph Jones, maybe?
Yeah, those kind of people, you know.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they play those people out there, but I feel there are better people. There are better artists in East Africa, Kenya, to start with. You know, they just need to actually make us understand what they're saying. Because I've heard a lot of songs and I'm like, song is Badu.
So
what does it say?
Apart from the Gengetone wave.
What was that other song we heard last night that I was asking you? Last night, that you said it was a Kenyan song. You don't remember. What about Lucy?
That's Ben Soul. Ben Soul. It's called Lucy.
What? I didn't know what he was saying. All I knew was Lucy. I love you, and I don't hear anything else.
You liked it?
Yeah, because her name is Lucy.
Wow.
I see you. I'm shooting my shot, I'm shooting my shot.
Now,
That's my shot.
Now, Ketchup, back to what has brought you in Kenya.
The album.
Your album.
Yes.
Now, you've released like 6 albums so far. Or 5
No,
albums.
just one.
Just
I've released
one.
a lot of songs, but
Yes.
this is my first album. I've released a lot of songs, about 10, 12 songs with 12 videos. But this is my first album, first body of work.
Okay.
You know, listen to it from the beginning to the end. You'll understand the stories and the experiences that led to every song. Yeah.
Tell us more about it.
Any collabs maybe?
I have a song with Flavor there.
Okay.
I have a song with Las Busy, one of my homeboys from Nigeria, is also a really great songwriter and great artist. And I tried not to put too many people on the album so they could understand the creativity behind it. My mom is on the album, and she did a skit
really?
for me.
Your mom? Your mom sings?
She doesn't sing. There was this day, right? You know, as an artist, sometimes you're just kind of down and you're complaining, and I called her and I was in the studio and I just recorded it, and she was just giving me all these prayer lines and stuff, and I just put it on the album so everybody else that has a mom can relate with it on your down days.
Yes.
You know, she was just encouraging me, and I felt like I had to share that with the world. You know, so it's on the album. The first song on the album is Big Daddy, followed by Skibo Day. Then I think What Would You Do? That's one of my favorite songs.
Yes.
I shot the video in Colombia. It's like, what would you do if not only you the club and the DJ just the jam on your favorite song? You know, like you're just alone in the club with a bottle of whatever you're drinking with just the DJ and he's playing all your favorite songs. Only you in the club. You will dance all night. You know? You know, that's it. That's how I feel. You know, I just tell real stories with the music. And there's Tripping.
Yes.
There is Sweets featuring Flavor. There's Ijo. Ijo has this kind of Afro trap feeling to it. There's Alakoba. There's Respect, which I dedicate to all the women around. Influence, you know, that kind of thing. You know, that Respect song, I really love that one because it helps me channel my energy towards women around the world, and I feel like they should be respected a little bit more. It's not like equality kind of thing, but I just feel like, you know, we should give them a little bit more props.
Okay, now that 2019 is almost gone, Ketchup, you've dropped an album. What do we expect 2020?
One video every month.
One video every month. A dope track.
One time. Every song on the album has a video. That's the crazy thing. And next month we'll be dropping Skillamatic 2. I mean, next year, my man. Next year.
No joke.
Skillamatic 2.
Tune after tune
I've
after
been working
tune.
on this thing since 2013, my man. Like, yo, I got 5 Skillamatics ready, you know, to go. 5 Skillamatic albums ready to go.
5.
Yes. So every year we give them one. And I've shot videos off some of the albums already.
Oh.
You know? Big up everybody that has been supporting me, all the video directors that work with me. Big up, you know, the DJs, my people out there in the world, you know. Yeah. I'm working on it.